Hey everyone, Jeff here. Let's play some more Godslayer Arena. I've really been loving this game. So we're going to be playing the new character today, the second one that you unlock after getting to Paragon something with the first guy, like 4. So she is an archer who has a pet, very much like WoW Hunter, and the pet shapeshifts under certain conditions, and cards will make it shapeshift. The big difference is that your basic attack is not cleaving, so that is something odd to keep in mind. Also, what do we want to call this genre? I've seen more games coming out like this. We played Dungeon 100 a while ago. I feel like we either call it like an ARPG sim or like a hero drafter. Let me know in the comments what you guys think we should call it. And also, while you're there, if you want to subscribe and you like this video, do that. I'd appreciate it. Anyways, I don't think the first spell matters all that much. I do think going Oracle crazy is kind of funny, so you just take magic missiles to start. Yeah, the very early on game doesn't really matter. There was a graphical update. I don't know what happened, but this looks way better, I think, than yesterday. No? I feel like these characters are popping more. Now, one thing I do know is that the character art, I think for the icons and for these things, were all AI generated. You know, the AI generation stuff does kind of suck, but at the same time, just to get the game out, as long as they fix it, as long as they like update it and the game already has like an art style, I think that's okay. All right, so it's possible it doesn't even matter what we take here. I'm just gonna take Bone Crush because I want to see what it does. I'm just gonna throw it here. And, well, let's see. We take another Magic Missile. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's try and go Magic Missile heavy. So Magic Missile is interesting in that it's like you literally turn into an orb and then Magic Missile stuff. I guess I should talk about the whole Animal Companion thing because it matters. So the character's abilities, that's what everything in this bar is. Our arrows pierce. It deals 50% less damage each hit. You get a minion. Enemies can attack your companion, and you share 2 of the same health pool, and you do share the same health pool. That I didn't actually realize the first time I tried this character. That's interesting. Gets 10 Stardust per second. After filling up your Stardust meter, your companion shapeshifts into a randomly selected form. When your companion shapeshifts, gain various bonuses based on the form. So if it transforms into a bear, you get 10% of your health. If it's Phoenix, you autocast your highest attack spell with 30% spell power, which is completely absurd. Wolf, your next 4 basic attacks fire 4 arrows in a cone. If you're going to attack build, that's good. And Monkey, summon 2 mini monkeys. Spells that target your companion also target mini monkeys. Kind of neat. Let's see. This character also has completely different cards than the first character, which is kind of wild. Each spirit card. You know what? I'm gonna start taking pairs here. I guess the correct thing to say is I'm going to start taking things that synergize with what we already have and then see if we end up in a situation where we could focus on one synergy. I think Fluffy was saying that Oracle is absolutely busted, and I tend to believe him on most things. So I do think going Oracle could be good. Also, the game's sped up, so I think every 5 seconds actually means every, you know, I guess 2.5 seconds or whatnot, since it's, I think it's double speed. I don't know, though. All right, first item. This one's interesting. We could take Little Friend. Not bad. Every 2 tier 3 spells you acquire permanently gain 1 attack damage, and you randomly gain 4 random tier 3 spells. That seems so good, because your stuff does scale off of attack damage, like all your spells, if they have the martial tag, which you can give them easily later. Oblivion Belt can go really crazy if you have a lot of defense. Let's try Lore Master's Cruelty. This is new. All right, so we just got a lot of stuff. I'm going to go straight for experience here. we're going to be finding a lot of like low-level things. Let's see what we got that's any good. So we have Fractured Mirage, which is a clone. That's pretty awesome. We have an Oracle Avaricia. Launch 8 coins. Launch additional coin for every 2 charges you have. I do like having 2 Oracle active. I kind of wish there was a way in this game to show like when you have stuff equipped. I guess the best way to do it is to hover over this, and it'll show you what shares the same tags. So we do have 3 spirit things, but we just can't use them yet. Okay. Well, we can get another Sex Panther. Let's do that. And then... Oh. I'll take another coin toss. Alright, let's go. That makes sense. So Oracle is currently granting 3 spells, 6 mana every 2.5 seconds. That is a lot of extra casts. I guess I should have the damage tracker up, huh? Basic attack is still king, but that's not really surprising early on. Also, this is Spirit, which is like Bone Crush is a lot of defense. I realized. All right, we want more XP. Get to higher levels as fast as possible. All right, I'll take another Sex Panther. That is its official name now. This is Breaker. Breaker's cool. Shadowborn, Occult Arcana. We have 1 occult thing. We can get a 2nd occult thing. The thing with occult, is that you could turn them all into 1 card. But let's look and see like what actually cards she has that if we want to turn like 3 things into 1. So we could get 3 Fractured Mirages, which is pretty cool. But we can also get 3 Corpse Falls. This is Occult and Oracle. 4 corpses fall from the sky. I think I want to take the occult stuff. Also Cthulhu, like generic Cthulhu thing. Yeah, let's go. Let's try and go Occult Oracle. All right, this is the first boss. So one thing I've been thinking is that what's lacking here in this game is the boss levels feel very anticlimactic. Like he's got a little skull here, but what if he had like a name and they got a little bigger? I don't know. I feel like going towards like a full release of this game, that would be huge. All right. So I think we're going to take Legionnaire is what we're going to do. Because it gives it's shared martial effect. Pretty good. Elites have more health. While they're not a long life, take 10 damage when we summon a minion. Spawn more Hexcasters. Reduced evade. I mean, yeah, sure, whatever. None of those are devastating. I guess I should have... We did take permanently reduced evasion score. I don't love that. Might take XP up again. We have another spot now, so... We can't Harbinger up. I don't know why I say Harbinger. It's definitely Harbinger. And none of these things match anything. Let's take Star Shard Arrows because it's whatever. Ice Fairy is a really good defensive spell. It's like a really good spell I found so far. Let's see. This item is every 2 tier 3 spells. So we do want to acquire tier 3 spells. Eclipse. And I feel like none of these are happening. We could just... Basic attack was the top of our damage thing. So what if we just put a Fractured Mirage here? It's just gonna duplicate our attacks. And we'll have to see what our HP does. If our HP holds, we're fine. If it doesn't, what we could do is we could put the Ice Fairy up. So far, it looks like we're suffering pretty bad right now. Like, we could lose a life here, which would not be great. I don't want to lose a life until we can start drafting tier 3 cards. More consistently, I guess. would be the thing to say it, since we could definitely can already. All right, 500 HP, just 12 enemies left. Yeah, I think we're good. We should barely survive. Like, I definitely don't want to lose a life there. All right. Oh, okay. Well, I said at the very beginning I wanted to go Oracle. 50% of the mana granted your mastery spells also granted to the 2 closest spells. Sure. Gain 4 attack damage. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to skip. Because I have not skipped before, even though 4 attack damage seems crazy. I want to see what happens when you skip. I think I'm also going to take 20 experience. Because we're doing fine. This costs 55 mana. Oh, I never put Legionnaire on. That's a that's a whoopsie. All right, passive. Grant 20 spell power and 10 mana for each attack spell you have equipped. Active, launch 2 shuriken. Each shuriken. Okay, so first of all, let's go put this here. Second of all, well, we want that because it's an oracle spell. I kind of think. Is Bone Crush better than Ice Fairy? I don't know that it is. I'm gonna swap those out for now. It also gives us Breaker, which is kind of nice. All right, let me put this here. Summon Crab is also an Oracle spell. Okay, I think Heaven Piercer's got to go. And Summon Crab has to join the club. Now we have Oracle 4 active. And 50% of the mana granted to your mastery spells also granted to closest spells. Close only refers to spell on the right? No. Equal distance. So let's do this so we're constantly shielding ourselves. Gain Martial 3 for each buff spell you have equipped. Summon a Frost Crab. Oracle. Occult. Okay. Now, what do we do here? I guess I could take both. Oh, no, we have to take the Force Barrier for sure. Star Shard arrows are probably gone. Take Force Barrier. And, just let it rip. Let it rip, like Beyblade. See how this goes. I do wonder, does Oracle get actually like secretly nerfed because of because of fast forward? Like, I haven't tested it, but it's one of those things that I wouldn't be surprised if, like, oops. All right, Twin Stars is top damage right now. A little bit unsurprising. Attack spell, projectile buff. We have Oracle going on really well. Let's get some more XP. We need another slot. Don't really have room for another Sex Panther, unfortunately. This is Twilight. Twilight's kind of neat. And getting a second, or like getting one more thing to activate Twilight would be cool. I'm gonna get rid of Sky Piercer. Sky Pisser. Wait, it's just tier 3, right? Every 2 tier 3 spells you acquire. Okay. So by that logic, I should ignore these things. And I should take Ghost Archer. And I should just get rid of Lightning Pillar. And I guess we could put Ghost Archer over Fractured Mirage. Wait, no, we can't. Occult doing occult things. Okay, sure. The occult part's important right now, I think. We are taking an absolute beating at the moment. Like, it's real bad. While you're not on low life, take 10 damage. Okay, we died, so that's not good. When you are not on low life, take 10 damage when you summon a thing. Maybe that's the problem here. Our DPS is also like kind of bad. Like Twin Stars is doing a lot. That was awful. Okay. Okay, attack spells gain bonus spell power equal to 50% of their mana cost. Interesting. Martial spells have a 33% chance of generating a attack speed charge on cast. Non-martial spells have a 100% chance of granting 3 attack damage for 7 seconds on cast. That's like really good. I think that's better than the extra projectiles. Question is, do we try like a Mana Beast Hammer? Mana Beast Hammer on Twin Stars. But the thing with Oracle, right, is it just gives you more. It just gives you a set amount of mana. It gives like 4 spells, 8 mana, so it's not like insane. On the other hand, Mana Beast generates more mana for each equipped spell with a lower cost, so we could generate a lot. I kind of like this is probably better. This looks insane if it goes right. So what I want to do is I want to take this. I'm going to put that gem there. I take this gem. I'm going to put it here. I don't know why this is flashing. We're going to level up Supernova. Void Gate. Okay, so Frostcraft. I think I want to put Bone Crush back in, which should lock Frost Crab. I'll purchase an Ice Fairy. There's Wolf Howl. We're gonna take that. Get rid of that spell. Take that. Enshroud. Autocast it. We cast any other spell costing is 40 mana. Active, gain 20 shield. After every 3 casts, autocast, gain 15 armor score for 4 seconds. This seems insane for what we need right now. Like, literally everything we're after. You could take off a different Oracle spell because of it, too. Which... What is not doing anything right now? Magic Missiles is, like, actively doing nothing. And this gives us shield. And I mean, the Shadowborn wouldn't be terrible. Let's see what we can get here. Cultist Gaze, Occult, Enigma, Everlast. Kind of neat. I think we don't need the culling. Take Cultist Gaze. And then, well, we're going to take Dusk Bullet because it's a tier 3. Cinder Strike might be good, but it is what it is. Okay, so we are blocking this. We're casting this, gaining shield. We're gaining shield. Then we're throwing Twin Stars. Then we're launching coins. That isn't that great because we don't have charges. Admittedly. And then we're, oh, you know what? Maybe we're doing this. Maybe that's what we're doing. We could also gain more HP by putting Sex Panther in over Fractured Mirage because it's not really doing anything. Attack spell area buff. After every 3 corpses consumed, gain 1 attack damage for... Okay. Not nothing. Occult and Eclipse. Wait, what do we have? Breaker. We have just those. Shadowborn. I don't have anything else. Arcana. We have a couple. Ooh, I could put this down here. Do it like this. Okay, this is gonna be really different, but let's see what happens. We're very defensive at the moment, but considering we died last time, I think it makes sense to try and salvage that. This spell should go crazy. Yeah, Twin Stars is at 10k right now. Everything else is kind of a nothing burger. This feels very good as well. We're auto casting Summon Crab. I realized, like, why are we having crabs? And it's like, oh, because I am casting it. Okay, we'll upgrade Coin Toss. Does significantly more damage. That's nice. And we do want a tier 3 spell. Do we want Summoner or do we want... Do we want Time Bubble? Passive, gain 4 max health whenever you stun an elite enemy. That seems pretty neat, huh? Like, that sounds pretty okay to me. Is there space for it anywhere? Maybe I drop it in place of this for the moment and just see if we can get by with it. Gaining some free HP would be insane, right? Just some free max HP scaling. I think one thing I've kind of been lacking on... Oh, okay, so the heal spell was doing all the work in the world, apparently. Oh, brother. We have died. We have died. What was this? Arena? Spawn more Hexcasters where you're not low on life. Take 10 damage when you summon a minion. You're gonna die again, too. 2 lives. I think the early game's harder with this character. There's a lot of situations where you get, like, enemies attacking you from the side and whatnot, and you're just, like, not... Like, these guys are just, like, teeing off on us. Alright, that was kind of rough. Kind of rough. On cast or auto cast, gain 15 evasion score after 75. No. No. What if we 50% chance to generate a energy charge on cast if the spell costs 40 mana instead 100% chance to generate 2. Let's trade pulse. Minion steal its damage. That's fine. No, everything about that list was awful. This is also not great. Reduce shield effectiveness. Projectile spells fire 2 less. Area spells cost more to cast. Do I have any area spells? No. Okay, if we could get through this next area, we will be okay, I think. So I appear to have underestimated the value of Parasitic Bloom. It seems to be the key to us living. Golden Road is neat. Not really needed. We want to keep the occult stuff, I think. Oracle, we don't need Magic Missile anymore, I guess. Spirit wouldn't be bad. We could take Lightning Pillar. I mean, it's tier 3. We want to take tier 3 anyway. Kind of want to take that bullet. This is a cult. I want to keep this to just have around. Okay, we get rid of Death Howl. Take the bullet. Well, this is an upgrade, so I have to take that. And we have... I mean, Summon Leech would help some healing, but again, we're going to take the thing that buffs us. Let's get rid of it. Summon Vulture is kind of neat too. For sure, but again, I'm going to take Enshroud. Take things that buffs our attack damage and just try and scale that way. Anima Passage. This has Spirit. Yes, it do. Conjure 21 mini explosions, each dealing 18 damage. Spend 1 breaker. 1 single breaker to grant all attack spells 15 spell power for 2 cycles. That seems very powerful. However, stopping fraction, I mean, getting a tier 2 of that might be better. Might be time to get rid of Sex Panther. I think so. Just ran out of space so quick. I'm gonna take that. All right, now we're in another pickle. Guess we can get rid of Magic Missile. We take another Lightning Pillar. But what if we just took this Anima Passage? Oh, that's nice. That's a 400 HP buff, plus more shield, plus it's just good. Oh, also 50% chance to get a free thing. I'm going to put this right here. So if this spell costs at least 40 mana, instead has a 100% chance to generate 2 charges. Yes, please. We'd be casting all the spells for free. Unfortunately, I think the problem is a lot of our spells just aren't very good. Like a lot of the times we're quite literally just casting crabs, which they're funny. They're haha funny, but not super powerful. Projectile spells fire less projectiles. 40% shield reduced effectiveness. That one's definitely difficult here, right? One of the bigger problems. If we look at the damage, everything's split up. Nothing's really standing out yet. Okay. Gain 35 spell power per equipped attack spell. This spell now counts as Infernum and Bulwark. Can I compendium to what those are again? Infernum, your leftmost ignited spell and rightmost spell deal 10 more damage. Oh, we don't know, separate things. Your leftmost ignited spell does 10% more damage. Your rightmost ignited spell regenerates 60 health on cast. Interesting. What was the other on Bulwark? Bulwark spells generate vitality charge on cast. Oh man, that's pretty good. Passively generate 2 Stardust per second per equipped attack spell. Kind of goes crazy though. Yeah, let's do that one. Try and buff this up. So we have 1 attack spell, 2 attack spells, 3 attack spells, 4 attack spells. That's not bad. We'll get some XP. Get a shield if we want. Force barrier. I guess I could take a Dusk Bullet here. I do think Dusk Bullet was... In my first attempt with Dusk Bullet, it was quite powerful. Quite powerful, I would say. A magic Bowstring. Grant all spells to the right 3 spell power. For each spell to the left of this one. Lasts for 2 mana cycles. Spend 1 shield. Grant 1 additional 15 spell power for every 15 hexes you've deflected. There's a lot going on there. I'm just going to take Coin Toss and buff our attack damage. Try and get this uprated, I guess. So, attack damage. Hex damage. A lot of hex damage doesn't do us. What if... I'm trying to think, how do I move this around that makes stuff better? Oracle might not like be the thing right now. I mean, maybe we could do better by getting rid of the crab. Putting on something like Dusk Bullet. Just out of curiosity, like what happens here? We gain 400 HP. We get another attack spell. It does solid damage. We do lose 3. Oh, the Marshal is on this, so that doesn't really matter. Admittedly. I'm not really consuming corpses, am I? Aside from Bone Crush. And this gets better after generating charges. So, like, it's fine first, and you get shield when the elites are hit, which is nice. But after you generate 30 charges total, you hit Goliath Buster, which is like a lot of damage. Generate 20 health, generate random charge. If you have at least 4, generate 1 bonus. Let's try it. Our stuff, like our mana bar moves pretty fast. Mana orb, I guess you'd call it that. It's called mana orb, right? Yeah. Our mana orb's going by pretty fast. It could definitely be faster though. Definitely feel healthier, kind of. Maybe like the body armor section, we need to get some like actual armor. I'm thinking that reduced evasion score might have been the worst thing to take, but we'll see how that goes. 20 more XP, please. Emerald Tome, Fire Trap. Huh. I don't think I've ever looked at Fire Trap. Well, I'm gonna take the tier 3 spell. And then I'm gonna throw it back. Maybe we want it. What was the damage there? Oh, Dust Bullet did 5k. That's pretty good. Bone Crush did nothing. So this would give a lot of shield. Like a lot of shield. And right here we are currently getting 40% shield effectiveness, which is bad. Admittedly. Also have Oracle down now. Your rightmost attack spell gains refill 1 and martial 5. Maybe I should be cultist gazing. And like doing this. So that this has a refill and we're just throwing twin stars constantly. Also, what is Arcana? Arcane spells grant adjacent spells bonus spell power. So like, what about this? All right, if that's the situation, lightning goes back. Let's take time bubble. The buff. Another oracle. It would just be crab, right? And I don't have 3 occult things on. I just have 2 occult things on. We could have 3 occult things. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Occult 3. Combat start. Occult spells transform into a copy of your leftmost occult spell. Right. So, interestingly, we could do Parasitic Bloom for a ton of defense. Or we could do Cultist Gaze for insane offense with Twin Stars. I think I want to run with the crazy offense. Oracle 3 is fine. I guess we put this here. This should still have refill. Yeah, because it's a buff spell. Okay. I think I placed everything correctly. We'll see. It has refill 4 right now. I missed the part why it has 4 refill instead of refill 2, but it does have 200. Oh, now it has 180. I don't know. It's going to have a lot of effectiveness going up and down. Also, it's doing a lot more damage. Oh, grant your rightmost refill 1 and martial 5. Right. So it's going to get a ton of refill. We're going to die, though. We don't have any defense. Okay, we lost the life. We have 1 left. Have to play it safe from here on out, unfortunately. Unfortunately. It was certainly funny. All right, your mastery spell and the closest attack spell generate 2 mana per second for each 2 unique traits you have. Oh, that's pretty good. Lich Veil. Hex Deflection. How much damage you take from hexes? Not bad. In 5 seconds, gain 40 shield. 2 closest spells, your master spell, regain refill 1 and 20 spell power. Gain 3% increased shield effectiveness for each refill spell you have equipped. Considering I'm thinking about switching everything to Parasitic Bloom here, mastery spell and the closest attack generate 2 mana per second for every 2 unique traits you have active. We have 1 Everlast, we have Oracle, we have Enigma, we have Occult. That's 2. That's 4 mana per second. Really good. All right, take Weeding Pathways. Oh, okay. Imbue a gym with additional effects. Gain 1 additional lives. Okay, Resonance 2 is a little bit better. I think I will go ahead and cash this in, though. I don't think additional lives is the way to go. I don't know what Imbue a gym with additional effects is going to be. 10 attack damage seems really good. right? Because of the way martial works. Increase spell damage by X% for every 10 attack damage you have, where X is the martial value. So if this is martial 7, this would be like 7% more damage. I guess that's not a lot given what we're doing. I mean, 7 to shop refresh. What if take Gym Imbue? Oh. Oh, buddy. In a mana, whenever you basic attack, gain 2% attack speed, cast speed. This now counts as a buff. Oh, some of these are wild. Generate 20% more mana. Also, can I just say, like, 30 shield on cast is interesting. Gain 3 health regen for 5 seconds on cast auto cast. I think I actually need to take this. Problem is what I put it on. This is my most expensive spell, so it doesn't really make sense. I think it just goes on Legionnaire. Neat. What a cool system. I'm gonna take refreshes now and hope we can hit some stuff. All right, coin doesn't fit. So now I'm interested in crab, although crab would go like over here and get locked. Oh no, it's not gonna get locked. I see. I see. Okay, we're gonna take coin first. Then Corpse Fall. We were doing all of this for Corpse Fall, weren't we? We were doing everything for Corpse Fall. Oh shit. Okay, get rid of Time Bubble, take Corpse Fall. Get rid of Fractured. No, switch Fractured with Corpse Fall. Put Corpse Fall. This is an occult spell, so occult spells transform into a copy of your leftmost occult spell. I think we did need to take Parasitic Bloom, unfortunately, but we'll Corpse Fall later. Oh man, things are happening. All right, the culling, interesting. Maybe this summon shield has also been like the answer the whole time. It's wholly possible that that's true. Arcana, Spirit. Let's take the higher tier one. Well, now that we've upgraded this, we just swap it. We just get more HP. Free. Death Blossom. Arcana. Passive. Enemies that die have a 25% chance of exploding, dealing 30 damage. Elite deaths always trigger this. I mean, like, sure. Sure, why not? Alright, Lightning Pillar goes back. Animal Passage comes in. Get another Animal Passage. We could try and get another Fractured Mirage and just try and like pair it. I think that's probably in the best interest of our health here. Summon Beast, the Treasure Beast. Elites marked by Treasure Beast have a 20% chance of granting 10 resonance on death. That's really cool, and it sounds really good, and we're just not going to be able to use it, unfortunately. I think Bone Crush probably needs to go here. What's it really doing? Just put this here. Since we have the extra defense, I think I'm going to put Death Blossom in. Oracle 5, but now we're like missing all the other stuff. Now we get Arcana 2. Goes here. Not bad. Okay, I think I'm good. At 3,400 HP, we're gonna have Parasitic Bloom going like crazy. It's gonna generate a bunch of free charges, and then we're gonna like crash out with Twin Stars. I don't know. Let's see. In theory, we should be pretty immortal like this, I would imagine. We're also gonna be free casting stuff a lot. Interesting. Okay, Death Blossom's not doing anything. Crabs seem to be helping. We're full health at all times right now. Twin Stars has gone back to the top of the damage, even though it's like just not doing a ton of damage, but that's okay, given the choice that we made. So we have a spot here in Death Blossom where we can swap it out with basically whatever we want. Phantom, Soul Walker. Generating more Stardust is always good. Or any of the things that like if we could get a Phoenix, the spell that converts stuff into Phoenix, that would be awesome. I get more experience right now since we're not really after anything specific. I don't think we need Summon Shield now. We're close to a 3-star Fractured Image, Fractured Mirage or whatever, something that I'm going to take that. And this is underwhelming. I'll just take the Dust Bullet. Well, if this isn't doing anything, we should just swap it for Summon Beast here. It gives a summoner, minions spawned by summoner spells deal more damage. Elites marked by Treasure Beast. I mean, it's better for killing elites. They can drop more resonance, which would give us more power in the long run. It's also a Triceratops. I mean, that's kind of cool. Oh, I didn't realize Triceratops shot a holy beam. Oh, we're taking damage. Oh, fuck. That's not good. Also, this is super expensive. Oh, this is going to be awful. No, we're dead. We died. We're regenerating like crazy, but we're just taking too much damage. Okay. So that failed. Oh, we did unlock some stuff. Hexbreaker, deal increased damage to Hex casters. Start of each playing phase, permanently gain 5 health for each tier 1 spell you have equipped. Ooh, that's interesting. God's Bane, damage to demigods. I'm assuming that's bosses. I don't even know. Game's pretty loose about that. And then Chains of Ascension, it's... Okay, sure. Well, good news, friends. Extra long video today. Wow, it's still going. Yeah, I feel like she's harder to get started. For sure. But let's run it back. Yo. Maybe not focus on Oracle to start. Maybe do something a little different. Maybe go like Summoner. This is Electros and Ward. Hex Charge Bomb. It's kind of a silly little thing. Let's see. These are corpses, right? One thing I haven't figured out yet. There's red and blue. At least it looks like. I don't know what the difference is here. Maybe something I missed. Alright, so this is Electros and... I mean, Electros is pretty good. I mean, none of these matter. I don't think. Good attacks by throwing corpses. Did I sleep on Sex Panther in the first run? Maybe I slept on Sex Panther. All right. What does it have? It has Shadowborn, Summoner, and Spirit. Honestly, kind of a crazy combination. Maybe we go for like Shadowborn Spirit build. Summoner obviously good, right? Like just a summon build, but we want Shadowborn early so it scales. If that's the case, I will take a card that also has Spirit on it. And then Arctic Demon. Gain 1 attack damage permanently by 1 if mana blocked on start. Okay. This is Necroweave. This is also an Enigma spell. I'm just gonna put it here. Seems good. Summon 2 Frost turrets. I am unable to speak at the moment. Actually, this could go crazy. You know what? I read this as Arctic Demon. It says Arctic Dominion. Oh, that makes so much more sense of it being a turret spell. Let's Sex Panther go. All right, time for a thing. Well, we tried Lore Master's Cruelty. That was kind of whatever. These are all kind of bleh. Let's try Little Friend. Some experience. Charge Bomb and yeah, I'll just level up Hex Charge Bomb. I can say no to that. Okay, so our tier 1 spells gain Martial 8, which is good. And at the end of combat, every time we're going to get a tier 1 spell. But when our reserves are full, we're going to get 25 resonance, which I think is better. Maybe. I guess we're going to find out. But anyways, what I want to do is I want to play this character win, go back to the other character win, and so forth to climb the difficulty. I'm just going to keep taking experience, though, first. We've got an Ice Fairy. Umbral Tome, passive. Enemies near your companion take 25% increased damage for 4 seconds. If your companion is a monkey form, permanently increase the spell's passive spell power by 1. Sure. I'm gonna take Midas's Judgment and throw it here. It has two shared things. So I took Midas's Judgment because it's an Enigma tagged and it's a Avaricia tagged. So if we do end up in some type of like resonance build, seeing how powerful the second tier of resonance is has me kind of interested in breaking it. But we do need to decide what we're doing. Wellspring is a good way to just live. Also, Legionnaire on this when we already have, like, we're already a silver is not bad. Could be a plan. Although it doesn't do anything right now. I guess that's the problem. What if we just go for Evade, take Zephyr? Let's take Zephyr. Spawn more Hexcasters. Hexes deal more damage. Spawn more Overlords. No, that sounds like death. Charges lose a 15% effectiveness. Oh my god. Oh my god. You have 50% reduced attack speed. Hexes are larger. Reduced shield. All charges lose 5. Yeah, sure. We're attacking slow, I guess. That was nightmare stuff. I'm gonna get 3 shop refreshes now because we want to reroll. On cast or auto cast, do this so that we get more more evasion. Yeah. This has summoner. Take that. Has Enigma, which is I'm gonna take another summoner. Another fire trap. Put the summoner down here, take another fire trap, and then upgrade Sex Panther. I don't hate it. Do summoner. Let's see how it goes. Look at the damage tracker. Kind of how you judge everything here. But you can also like see what's going on, right? It feels like this character does want to be evading. It keeps track of how many attacks you've evaded. Although this floor has been just like no no creatures, right? Just like only elites. Kind of weird, man. Like, what are we doing? Okay. Okay, one thing I don't like, I kind of wish it rerolled everything. You have to pay a fate stone to reroll the, like, one singular thing. So this is passive mana block, the closest attack spell, and reduces spell power by 70%. Autocasted after every 3 hex deflections. Active gain 60 shield. Hold on. Hold on, that sounds kind of bullshit. Right? Like, on cast or autocast gain 15 evasion score, right? So if we got hit by a bunch of hexes, or after we have a bunch of hex deflections, yeah, let's just take ward. I'm gonna skip the first resonance. I'm gonna take refreshes here. My idea being, right, what if we just go like this? And we just put this here. So now on autocast, every time we have a hex deflection, which we have a 50% chance of, plus this is granting a shield. I don't know, that sounds really good. That being the case, choices, huh? Let's take Arctic Dominion. Even though Arctic Dominion did no damage, actual 0. Questionable, I would say. Take Ice Shot. Gilded Feast. Evasion score. Okay. Active deals 70 damage to nearest elite and consume 2 courses. Consume 6 if there are no nearby elites. That seems okay. I guess the question here is, what are we like really after? Because we have only one Frostcraft, and I think if we're gonna do Frostcraft, we gotta like put some work into it, right? Like we gotta put 3 things down or 2 things down. And if we look at what's doing what here, Arctic Dominion was the worst, and then Hex Charge was the worst. Now, there weren't a lot of enemies there, so that matters too. This thing does do damage. But this also has the Avaricia. Like, what if I just throw that there? Okay, now I've upgraded it, so now I feel kind of like bad about doing that. Now I get Coin Toss. Well, bugger. Summoner, Shadowborn. Summon Panther did the most damage. Summon Leech did the second most damage. Do I want to wait 1 turn to get this active? I don't think so. I think I want to put that. Get Avaricia going. We have Ward. We should be defensively set. We attack so slow now. It's actually unreal. We're not really getting attacked, so we're not really triggering this whole combo a lot, but that's okay. It is okay. Got some evasion specters flying around us, so that's nice. There's a big old Treebeard bastard here. Sex Panther's still on top. You love to see it. Take experience. Now it gets like super tricky. The Oracle, Summoner, Frostcraft. Frostcraft with like the stuff we could be doing here is super. I think Midas Judgment did well. Midas Judgment did is mana block, so it did nothing. That's fine. Okay, everything that we have right now is actually fine. I think I'm gonna get rid of the leeches. Grab Lightning Pillar. I don't know if that's... Oh, I fucked up. I shouldn't have sold both. Because now we're going to get a random tier 1 spell instead of extra resonance, which was the whole damn point. Yeah, DPS bad, but also... like, who cares? Oh, I guess Zephyr should go right here, huh? since it has refill too. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. I think last run, if we were able to get to the spell that converts your thing into a phoenix, we would have been okay, but we just like never made it. And I blocked the closest spell on the right. Yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense. And we want to evade a lot. If we're evading a lot, then we're getting a lot of spell power. Makes sense. Okay, let's... Oh. First up, Guild of Demigods. An elite unit with much more health and damage. Work in progress. Cool. So it's like red instead of regular elite. Noted. Well, Battle Mage Scepter doesn't really make sense, huh? Martial spells fire one additional projectile. We're not even really doing projectile things. When you look at it. Doing more damage to enemies is good. When a demigod dies, summon specters based on the properties of the equipped spell. Does it matter? Like, okay, hear me out. This feels like the least fun thing to take, but also maybe the best. I don't know. I'm gonna take it. This needs to go over here. Defensive refill, martial. Sure. Well, we kind of lucked out on the resonance thing we got, so that's nice. Get some experience. Gilded Feast again is kind of sick. Let's get rid of Bone Crush. We do not want to go under the amount of spells, like our max spells here. Another Electros is interesting. Time Bubble. Interesting. Gain bonus evasion score and grant Phantom spells more spell power. I mean, sure. Maybe. Take Force Barrier. Let's move on with this. Okay, so now we're guaranteed to get more resonance, which was the point. What's that ward? Hexes can now be deflected without you standing on them. It's such a weird thing since you don't, like, control where you go. Deal 2% bonus damage rate seconds whenever you deflect a hex up to 20%. And 700% hex deflection score. That's like a lot, right? Because we have 200 and we have a 50% chance. That is a demigod, correct? That is the bigger one. Must be, because I think we just got an attack specter. Those are also demigods. Okay, so demigods are pretty regular. They're super elites, I guess, is the way to think about it. So perhaps God's Bane is actually decent. Panther's really doing a lot of damage here. I wonder if it's because I have, like, Bulwark activated, so it's getting bonus attack speed consistently. Point toss kind of lacking. Let's take more XP. Oh, we got to level 6. We get a new spell slot. That's awesome. Ward up. If you deflect at least 30 hexes in a fight, gain a shop refresh. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Hold your horses. Give me that. Give me that. I'm gonna put it right here. Hex charge bomb. I'll go for it. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, so now we're kind of like looking for ward. All right, so this guy is beyond demigod, right? So he's a whole different color I'm seeing. Hex deflected, hex deflected. We're just gonna keep deflecting hexes, right? We are dying. Not good. We have fallen. What is the problem here? We're gonna die again too. Not doing enough damage. 318 DPS is not enough. Panther's doing everything, but Don't know if that's enough to cut it. Interesting. Fire 2 additional projectiles. Refill 3. 25% increase mana regeneration. 75% reduced spell power. So yeah, that could be not great. Scatters extra projectiles. What happened damage wise there, huh? Attack damage. Do we just... We need regen of some kind. I guess I gotta reroll. Blitz charge is okay. Grants the closest spell, refill 2. Gain 3 mana whenever you cast any other refill spell. I don't think I want to be refilling that. We could. However, do some stuff. I'm going to take Confluence. Okay. You take 40% increased damage while shielded. That sounds atrocious. Spawn more demigods. That seems good. Hexes that get deflected cause another hex. This just like is frightening. When our main thing is ward. I don't know. Let's try it. I am very suspect of this combination of things. Gain 70 XP. Gain 40 armor score. Ooh, 40 armor. That feels like a lot. 100 is 33 damage reduction. Actually, we could probably click. Your damage... Oh my god, it has the math on it? I love that. There's no limit to how much armor you can have. Your damage reduction value is 1 minus 200 divided by 200 plus your armor score. Okay. I'm not getting out the calculator for that, but I understand why this is... why... Well, I get that this equals 33%. Adding 40 to it. I'm adding 40 to this number. Oh, 200 plus your armor. Wait. Armor score is 100. So this is 300. So that's why it's 33. So it'd be 340. So it'd be... That's not a lot of damage reduction. Area spells have 25 spell power. I'm tempted to try and skip. Is that crazy? Like, go one more time? Like, super greedy? Okay. When in doubt, just be greedy. Regenerate 20 health whenever you spend a charge. Like, yeah, man. Yeah. Why haven't I been using this whole... Like, this should be here, I think. Ice shot can go. We do have to spend charges, though, on something. I feel like that part's a little bit important. Also, we have this refill stuff. Gain 3 mana whenever you recharge, whenever you cast any other refill spell. Which, this is our only refill spell naturally, so this is going to have to move somewhere else. We have to rearrange basically everything, but that's okay. That's okay. Enigma, Arcana. I guess the other benefit of this is that I don't actually have to... I don't actually have to reroll. I don't have to, like, sell stuff and buy stuff because we don't have enough things. Consume 3 nearby curses, summoning of Death Vulture for each corpse consumed. That seems potentially strong. Bulwark, Infernum, passive, grant 10 whenever you autocast a spell, gain bonus effectiveness equal to 25% of your equipped spell's mana cost. Generate 2. That spell is bananas. I really need like another Hex Charge Bomb to show up. I mean, I kind of want Lightning Pillar too. Problem is, I want to keep Coin Toss. This is also Electros, so we have Electros going. Maybe this is a better way to keep Electros going. Is Lightning Pillar. I'm gonna get rid of that. Take this. We rolled this. We rolled into this. The same damn thing, which is interesting. I feel like this is the type of thing that goes up front too. Mana block the closest attack spell. Coin toss isn't doing anything. Maybe mana block coin toss. This does spin charges, but I don't have any breaker to generate charges. Shit. Oh, why does it get so complicated? Fuck. All right, this says refill 1 too. So this can actually generate stuff. Try that. I'm gonna run like, ooh. Vulture's interesting. I think Fire Trap might want to go. Although, I don't know, dashing towards an enemy's interesting. Golden Path. Oh, frick. We're gonna take Golden Road here. And then I just took Hex Charge Bomb because I forgot you can't take. Okay, whatever. Summon Wasp, Electros Summoner. Gain bonus health regeneration equal to 50% of your active minion count. Okay, well that solved like a lot of our problems just now, I feel like. Yeah, that just goes there. A lot of summoning. Can I squeeze Vulture in? I feel like squeezing Vulture in would be crazy. Avaricia, no, I cannot squeeze Vulture in. Without getting rid of Hex Charge Bomb. I don't have to have Hex Charge Bomb. Remains left behind defeated enemies. I mean, I'm just pondering here. We might die from this like shakeup that I've just done, but the amount of summoning that's about to go on. Oh, the wasps. Oh, the wasps. Okay. Okay, hold on. We're regenerating HP. We are dodging. We hit 75 dodges, so that's like big. What's our actual evasion rate? 44% chance. I think we need more evasion, which is a phantasm thing. Oh my. I think I'm dipping my toes in too much right now. Okay, what about this? What if we hit our next resonance goal, completely abandon our Avaricia stuff, and pivot straight to like the dodge spec? Anther and Midas Judgment actually doing some work here. Good timing, good timing. The spell counts as Oracle and Enigma. Those are two very interesting things. I wonder if it's random. Does anyone know if when you awaken your masteries, is it random? Because like getting to Enigma 2 and then also Oracle 2 is not nothing. I really don't care about the feral part, and I don't think I care about this part. I'm gonna corrupt it. I need to get experience here. So vultures weren't great, admittedly. Try Force Barrier. Try, I mean, I don't know if this matters. Just take Enshroud. I think we're kind of late on the I think we're a little bit late on the Shadowborn thing. Then again, that gives us Shadowborn. Also gives us Oracle 3. Like, this is real. These are real spells. Okay, fine. In come the summons. Stardust is flowing. Ward is active. So we're looking at like, what is this? We're looking at 43 evade, 50% hex deflect. HP regen at like 18 to 20 is not amazing. But we're also like popping shield pretty often. I mean, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. And this gets better because of our minion count. Our DPS is like complete ass. I wonder if why does this have extra refill? Is it because of this? Grants the closest spell refill too. I wonder if this shouldn't be swapped with this. And just have the wasps going crazy. I feel like that's going to be better. I feel like it's got to be better. I feel like it can't be worse, right? Sell this. I'm going to take Enshroud. Flame Pact. Time Bubble. Now these things don't matter. Okay, so yeah, let's swap this and this. Put this here. And see what happens. I mean, I guess the other thing that could happen, right, is I could refill and just go crazy on Shadow on Sex Panther. That doesn't seem insane. We'll run it like this first. The learning curve on this game is nuts. Oh, that is a lot of dudes. That's a lot of wasps. Okay, health regen goes up to like only like 25 a second, but that's a decent amount. Plus, it's just a lot of wasps. It's immediately at the top of the damage counter. I just can't help but wonder, but what if this was swapped with this? Like, what does that look like? We have Ward active, we have Oracle, we have Avaricia, which again, we're going to abandon that. Shadowborn, Summoner, Bulwark. Also, refill double casting and Electros seems like a good combination. It doesn't do a lot, but I feel like it could. Okay, we're never in any danger there, which is good. All right, boots time. Reduce vitality charge effectiveness. If you're low on life, also summon an armor specter. I like that. You have at least 4 spells mana block. Well, that's just not happening. Every 8 seconds, regenerate 5% of your missing health. Not that much. Not a reroll. 200 health. Combat start. Summon a greater armor specter for each buff spell you have equipped. Guaranteed 15 armor score while active. How many buff spells do I have? I have a lot of defensive spells. I don't have any buff spells. Every 3 charges you generate, auto cast your highest attack spell. How much are we generating? We have 1 Bulwark. We do have 2 Enigma. We do have 2 Enigma spells. That is not nothing. What's our highest cost spell? Sex Panther? Okay, we're gonna accumulate Sex Panthers. I think that's a ridiculous thing to say. But it does appear that is where we want to be in. Also, this can probably go to like... Oh, I guess it's fine where it is. Alright, so 1 more battle for Resonance, I guess. Don't really have to have it. Supernova. No. No. The hands. the lightning pillar. Another Electros does seem somewhat enticing. That's within 100 per fight. Yeah, I think this we didn't hit it. What if I don't need a third Oracle. We could instead get the next level of Electros. We could also get something else active too. Ward and Electros. I mean, Ward's already active, so that doesn't matter. Arcana? I'm just thinking of like, what if I switch this for something else right now? Because I think it is time. We're kind of abandoning our stuff. And more lightning would be good. All right. I'm gonna get rid of coin toss. I'm gonna put lightning pillar right here. Electros 2. See what happens. How does this work again? Passive mana block, close attack spell after every 3 hex deflections. Okay. And then it should... It hits your companion. Okay, so I think that just means only our animal companion, not our sex panthers, unfortunately. So this does feel immediately better. I guess my only worry right now is what happens when we get in a situation like we did last time where we're just like surrounded by enemies. Well, we're getting like a tier 3 resonance here in a second, so it should have some type of insane effect, I imagine. I wouldn't mind another gem that gives like refill of some kind. Projectile spells, oh my god. Duplicate any spell twice. So you would note that this says duplicate any spell twice, meaning not like tiered. It should copy it at like silver level, but I don't know. Projectile spells gain 40 spell power. That is not really what I want to be doing, unfortunately. Reserve spells. I don't know if I can even do this. Duplicate any spell twice while I have this much stuff out. 12 shop refreshes is kind of crazy. This only offering tier 2 is also kind of crazy. Skipping a resonance grants even better. Duplicate any spell twice. See, what I want to do is try is kind of get like Panther. I don't think we could duplicate this thing. The last one is 28. Spell tier odds. I didn't even notice this was here, but we're about to level up, so it's fine. This is really hard. Like, we do have Blazing Focus as well. Getting another one of that wouldn't be bad. Force Barrier is active. I guess the real question, okay, for science purposes, I'm gonna click duplicate spell twice. I am going to put... I have no idea how this works. Just don't have space. I'm doing it for you guys. All right, so do we just want to go Sex Panther? Okay, it summoned a common Sex Panther. And now we're overflowed. Not really worth everything we put into that, but interesting at the very least. Passive, gain and shield whenever you autocast a spell, gain bonus. I mean, it's okay. This Twilight Summoner. Probably need to put something down here, huh? Bone Crush. Shade Panther. Yeah, it did not copy the same tier. It was a little ambitious of me thinking it might even do that, to be honest, but worth trying. I don't think I want anything of this. Void Gates. Passive. Generate 20%. 25% of this spell's mana cost whenever you deflect a hex. Oh, brother. Okay. That seems exciting. Spell reserves are full. Yeah. That is a thing that happens. What can I mean, oh, I do have a problem with that one, though. Autocast your highest cost attack spell every 3 charges. I think I don't want that equipped. Yeah, that was overall kind of disappointing, I think. Then 2 random charges get resonance. Could put that down here. All right. Floor 15 boss floor. See what happens compared to last time. This is where it went terribly wrong. It seems like it's going terribly wrong again, too. Hex damage and attack damage is split. Our regen can't keep up with it. We're going to lose a life, which is fine. Sex Panther is doing all the damage. Which is nice. Maybe earlier Force Barrier is really good. Get more resonance. We lived. So that's nice. Okay. Midas Judgment Stunning would actually be kind of sick. Alternatively, like another Confluence would be very good. Just trying to see here. Equip spells at gold level. Well, that's just not happening, unfortunately. Mana block adjacent spells. 50 spell power. Oh, okay. Wait a second. 150% increased mana cost. Combat start, summon 3 greater mana specters. Like, that seems quite good. Mana blocking adjacent spells also seems pretty good. 20 mana cost is a lot. Admittedly. So maybe this should be switched. Grant the 2 closest spells 5 spell power on cast or autocast. Refill 2. Gains 10 spell power and 12% area for every area spell you have equipped. All other area spells have 25% reduced area effect. I don't have a way to get a charge. I think it's the biggest problem, because if I could Midas Judgment Singularity and just like drop some giant AoE, that'd be pretty good. I think we're in trouble. Grant the 2 close spells 5 spell power. On cast or autocast up 2. Up 2. We need some scaling. So scaling. Attack damage. Your charges lose 15% effectiveness per equipped. Sure. Minions have reduced lifetime. Ooh. Area spells cost 10 more to cast. That's scary. So 1 area spell. It's an attack. It's an area spell. None of these are area spells. Maybe we can get away with it. I don't like the reduced minion stuff. I'll take refreshes now. Cool. I'm gonna keep it locked. I think Midas's Judgment's out of here. Reanimate, get Ghost Archers. It has Necroweave and it has Everlast. Everlast spells grant additional health based on their level. How much? Extra 100 HP. It's not bad. We don't have any Necroweave stuff going on though. Frick. Frick. Oh. Vulture, Rain of Arrows. Rain of Arrows. It has refill 2. It has Electros. It has Rain of Arrows and Electros. I do like the Electro stuff. I like the idea of refilling wasps. Closest spell, refill 2. What if this just like wasn't run? It was like this. Grants 2 closest spells, 5 spell power on. Cast. Okay. Rain of arrows. Over. I mean, I guess it's better than Midas's Judgment. It's Force Barrier. There's a magic bowstring. Syntech. Ward. Grant all spells to the right. 3 spell power for each spell on the left. Spend 1. Grant additional spell. Grant 1 additional spell power for every 15 hexes you deflected. That seems like it could do something, actually. I guess I want to take Force Barrier. Even after I just talked about that thing that I was like, oh, we can just take that. Damn it. Damn it. So many things. Hex Charms Bomb. Like, maybe. What's the ward situation like? Oh, there's really just not a lot of ward spells. I think that's the problem. That appears to indeed be the problem. It does seem better than this, though. For sure. Okay, we'll put that up. Let me spike that. There's another Gilded Feast, too. Okay. Really need to figure out, like, what the hell I'm doing here. Get rid of Blazing Focus, take Gilded Feast. Fire Wrap. No. Alright, so I want Void Gates. I think that's where I'm at in this situation, is just go for the ward stuff and hope that carries us. We're on 2 lives. I don't trust it. I think Force Barrier is kind of sketch here. Admittedly. Maybe I'm overlooking Blazing Focus too. What do I get rid of? Get rid of a Force Barrier? I mean, I guess I have to. All right. Fuck, bro. Maybe this is better now than this? I don't know. Let's go. I can keep messing around all I want with it, but I don't know if I'm ever going to get it just how I want it. So this is going to buff these things, which is going to make, yeah, it's going to make Summon Wasp better. Basically, what I'm feeling like right now is that we're going to be okay until we get to a spot where we have to, like, a boss room where we're getting surrounded. Maybe I need a travel spell. So it'll be a long-ass video. It's gonna be a long video, I just realized. A lot of pondering going on here. The wasps are cooking. Okay, we're like going positive on armor right now. I guess that's because enemies just aren't hitting us though. The lightning pillar, gilded feast, these things like just aren't doing a lot, huh? It's possible it's time to like try and swap out gilded feast for something else. And rain of arrows is like super tempting here. I just don't think I have the space for it. Lightning pillar, gilded decay. No, nope. You know what? What happens if I put void gates here? For science purposes. We're gonna accidentally die from it. Open the void gates. Generate 25% of the spell's mana cost whenever you deflect a hex. Open 2 sets of portals that each fire projectile dealing 12 damage. Bonus projectiles. Open another set of projectiles. Another set of portals. It does give us more ward. It unfortunately does not give us the next tier of ward. That would be the bigger point here. But then we have the problem of, well, with all that ward, what are we doing? Because then we're just going to die to attack damage. The Wasp army is going hard, though. Total DPS at 230 DPS at wave 17 feels disgustingly bad. I'm gonna be so for real right now. Compared to some of the other runs I've done, Not good. Not good. It probably because of these permanent curses I took. This, like, reduced attack speed's bad. Okay, well, I mean, we still win. Right? But, damn. Attack speed up. No. Ooh, Sunforged Cuirass is kind of interesting. Mana block, your rightmost attack spell increases mana cost by 300%. When you deflect a hex, all mana block spells generate mana equal to 15% of their mana cost. That is one way to do it, I think. This now costs 240. However, we now also have 62% hex deflection. Oh, resonance resets. I somehow did not notice that before. Okay, well, can I get a Sex Panther or something? Just something? These are all kind of not good. Is there any way to boost my damage? Like, Lightning Pillar is not doing anything, right? Okay, nope, it's near the top, admittedly. Is Panther the problem? Does Panther not do anything anymore? It's Spirit Shadowborn Summoner. Have I been let down by Panther? Yeah, honestly, this one has me kind of confused. Minions have reduced lifetime. Maybe that's why. Damn. What if... Just like a hear me out. So what happens now? What happens now? Panthers are gone. The Sex Panthers have been abandoned. And we have gone to Electros 4. We certainly lost some HP. Gain 3 mana whenever you cast any other refill spell. Rain of Arrows is doing a lot of work here. Perhaps. Wait, this is an attack spell, projectile. This is not an area spell? That has to be wrong. that can't be right. Okay, Rain of Arrows is pretty good. Look, this is what happens. We test a new character. I think we've made a lot of questionable decisions, but perhaps we found the answer, and that is just the answer is Rain of Arrows. Who would have thought? Honestly, give me the 20 hex deflection, get rid of the Panther, because that's... Wow, that means we spent a Resonant 3 on 2 tier 1 Panthers, which is like so egregiously bad. Okay. Refilling everything. Take Force Barrier, I guess. Shockwave. Spawn 2 waves. Dash to a nearby position and spawn 3 waves from where you land. That seems good. That's a lot of HP down. I don't like that. Let's just run back what we just did. I think that was pretty good. We get so much more AoE coverage and the Wasps comes in. I think what the problem is that we die here on wave 20. And if we survive, then I think we die on 25 unless something goes really right. Unless I'm, you know, I could be not giving myself enough credit for our defensive stats, for sure. We do also have this stupid little friend. Yeah, but a lot of questionable decisions were made in this run. But, you know, we make bad decisions for science sometimes. It's just part of it. We're still... I mean, this felt good. If not slow. EXP. Death Howl. After every 3 corpses consumed, gain 1 attack damage, 4 seconds. After every 30 corpses... Now, we don't want to shapeshift into a wolf. That's just, like, not it. We don't want to shapeshift into a bear, either.
I don't think. No. Magic bowstring. Kind of good. Grant all spells on the right 3 spell power for each spell on the left. 2 mana cycles. Grant 1 additional spell power for 15 hexes you've deflected. So I think this is going to fundamentally change everything we do by taking it. But I think it is time that I take it. Oracle's active. I don't know if I want to lose Oracle. We gotta lose something though. Bruce is probably fine to lose. Okay, so here's the thing, right? This is gonna move to the front. It's gonna move next. This still gets mana block because no matter. Oh no, it's rightmost spell, I guess. This moves over here. These need to go in like this order, and then I'm going to take this and swap it with this. I'm gonna put this here. All spells on the right. 3 spell power for each spell to the left. Loot 2 closest spells, get 5 spell power on cast or auto cast. Sure, do it like this. Yeah, that seems about right. Our HP is so low. I don't know if this works. We're gonna find out. I feel like it should. Mostly because of Zephyr, right? Do we have enough regen though? Oh no. This is what I was worried about. This is literally what I was worried about. We scale pretty hard, so we should be okay now, but now we're at like 1 life for the last 5 waves. I don't love it. I don't love it. Summon an evasion spectre. Okay, where do we take damage from? We took it from attack damage. Grant an evasion spectre whenever you cast an adjacent spell. No. We have 3 things. 50 evasion spell. 50% reduce spell power. Grant 2 mana whenever you... I'm going to take this. Spawn more overlords. Projectile spells fire 2 less. Nope. Can't have that. Hexes are larger, sure. Projectile spells have 20% reduced spell power. I don't love that. Martial spell damage. Reduced evasion score. Nope, can't have that. They heal for 20% of their max health. Take 1% more damage for each active minion. While you're not on low health, take 15 damage for generated charge. Oh my god. Okay, so we gotta have like some type of regeneration, I guess. Spend that to transform into your monkey form. Asking a lot. We want Rain of Arrows up. There's the Sex Panther that was missing the whole time. Oh, brother. We're in trouble. Does Enshroud have to go? I think Enshroud has to go. I don't think for Galvanic Fury. I think just Enshroud might just have to be out of here. Because I think I'm going to need Force Barrier. Actually, no, we're not going to use Force Barrier. Let's get rid of Force Barrier. Let's take Rain of Arrows here. Magic Bowstring seems easy. Energize is not it. Needs some type of healing. Any type of healing. The Omni Leech? Honestly? Honestly, the Omni Leech might be the answer. I think I've overlooked Blazing Focus this time too. Okay, so if we're Omni Leeching, right? This just has to go here. We lose Oracle, which is not great, but we do get Syntech, and Summoner becomes active again, which doesn't really matter. Yeah, I didn't equip her gym. God damn it. It's fine. It's fine. I didn't want to do it anyway. Hope we don't immediately die because of it. We don't immediately die. Oh no, not like this. Okay, so a lot of the problem right now is we're just killing ourselves, right? Take 15 damage when you generate a charge. When you're not low on life. All those things are when you are low on life. When you're not low on life, though. So it won't let you actually kill yourself. We are going to put ourselves into low on life every time, though. So this is going to be a very stressful last 5 stages, assuming we are able to succeed here. Okay. Summon 3 Greater Regeneration Specters. Yes, every 3 seconds, your mastery spell generates mana equal to 100% of your active minion count. Yes. 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 Blood Hive. Yes. Reduce spell power. Gain 2 mana whenever you evade an attack. Yeah, that's probably fine. What happened with the leech there? Did it do anything? I mean, it wasn't bad. Now we're max level, so that feels good. We do get Parasitic Bloom. Okay, let's move all these over. Oh, I guess we drag something in the middle. That. Coin Toss does have Oracle on it, so that's not nothing. 50 evasion score. I guess I just put it here, right? Like, I don't care about this ever doing damage. I literally just want it to buff our stats. That makes sense. Maybe I finally take this over Enshroud. Either that or take Coin Toss. We can take this. I think I'm not being degenerate enough. Like, this has a chance to auto cast this, right? Like, even though that wouldn't actually do anything here, but all right, let's go for it. All right, so we have more regen. We're gonna beat ourselves in the face, quite literally here at the start of this. We're regening a crazy amount. All right, where's the mana orb? Let's track it. Goes over here, summon the wasp, and it flies back. I think I have been undervaluing Blazing Focus. That's where I'm at. To the point that this might be the best spell that she has, because everything feels like super active right now. I guess the only downside is... Okay, I don't really see a downside. It's Bulwark, so it generates stuff too. Yeah, it's really good. Gain 4 attack damage, duplicate a spell. Oh, tier 1, 2, or 3 spell. That's even worse. It's so close to putting Hex Charge Bomb at gold, though. We don't really have martial stuff. Okay. Maybe we get lucky and hit it. I don't know. I don't really care about the monkey. Doom, Time Bubble. We don't have any Phantom, even though this feels like something that would have been good. Syntech is strong. Active, teleport and stun nearby enemies for 1 second. Summon a temporal totem. I wish I could see, like, there's a damage tracker. I wish there's a healing tracker, because I'd love to know how much the leech healed. Heals you for 10% of the damage dealt. So it healed us for 600. I mean, would temporal totem be better? This is giving us Summoner 2 active, and oh, it gives us a Syntech anyway. So this would just give us Syntech, but it also gives us Breaker. Eh. Glacial Cascade. Gain 2 spell power whenever you autocast a spell. Conjure a storm of 6 projectiles, each dealing 32 damage. Upon colliding with an elite, the projectiles explode. I mean, that seems quite good. Ember Storm. Hold on. Passive, basic attacks, launch. Oh, that one's good, but not for what we're doing. I guess the question is, would I want to take Glacial Cascade and put it with, like, over Leech or something? Just because the damage is strong on it. Also, we have a lot of auto casts. Yeah, probably. I probably would. If that's the case, we're getting rid of a few spells here. Try it like that. Empyrean Laser. Spin 3. Your companion shapeshifts into the Phoenix form. Not actually what I want. Heretical Execution. I've actually never seen this. Passive autocast at 25% spell power whenever you cast the closest spell or deflect a hex. Active. 3 random enemies violently explode. And it executes enemies. Okay, well, we're taking that. That's incredible. Bro, what do I even do? Okay, let's get rid of this. Let's take this. Stupid crab. The rain of arrows up. Kind of nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna swap this out. This seems bananas. Well, let's go for it. Just go for it. See what happens for 23. Might as well. This is a movie-long episode of Jeff Plays Godslayer Arena. Deep in the tank for this one, I would say. So, getting gold stuff is really hard, right? Like, just space-wise, it's very difficult. I should already have this at silver, which is 400 more health, and then Magic Bowstring should be able to get 4 health, or tier 2, and this should be able to get to tier 2. Rain of Arrows is doing a lot. Heretical Execution is not, surprisingly, but we also haven't deflected a lot of hexes. This is going to give you a lot stronger against, like, the big bosses at the end. In 2 mana whenever you evade an attack. Corpse Fall. Death Blossom. Neat. I just wonder if Quicksilver should be somewhere else. But probably not. Spectre. Now we just reroll. I want it. Stop. Okay, so get rid of Omni Leech. Take this. We definitely want to take Heaven Pierce doing here. We definitely want to take this. And I would like to take Rain of Arrows again. Although the likelihood of this is the last 4, we're not getting next tier of it, so whatever. Lightning Pillar, Golden Road. Golden Road is probably really good. Well, this appears to be the final battle. I don't think I can set this up any better than what we have. Let's hope it works. No extra lives. Oh wait, this is 24. We have one more. Never mind. So in the last floor, we could actually get this to tier 2, get this to tier 2, and get this to tier 2. Or I shouldn't say tier 2. I should say silver. We could silver this, silver this, silver this, maybe silver this. This is unlikely. This and this and this is very realistic. Rain of Arrows seems powerful. That's all I'm saying. This thing's also got a ton of spell power right now. But this is doing all the damage. This targets elites too. There's 6 of these. I think Enigma might be crazy. the more I'm seeing this go on. Heretical execution. Okay. Okay. Well, let's remove this then. Last Dance. Yeah, it's literally the thing. Passive, gain 15 spell power for 1 mana cycle whenever another projectile spell is cast. Bonus projectiles grant this spell 10 area, 20 damage. Active dash and launch a fury projectiles for. That seems ridiculous. Everything about that seems dumb. Take the upgrade, of course, but still. Lightning Pillar is not going anywhere. Wasp up. Sick. Bloomstone, Ice Shot. Nope. And lastly, sure, I can't actually get anything here. Nope. Nope. They're locked in. Okay, so yeah. The only question is, like, is Heretical Execution better than, like, Lightning Pillar? Which would give us Electros 4 and more HP. It's not nothing. Yeah, I think it's it's more not nothing. Not getting Magic Bowstring up kind of sucks, admittedly, but all right, let's run it. Final battle. See, do we win? Oh, I'm struggling with this character more than I am the other character. Oh, we're dead. I think. Feels like we're dead. Let's see, once we get to low life. Do we have the sustain? Nope. Nope. We're cooked. Okay, so we unlocked some things. Spells to the left generate power on cast. That's good. Spells to the right gain 3 spell power per power stack. Lose all power stacks and mana arm reset. On cast, generate 4 health for each charge you have. That would have been useful. Kingslayer. Deal 300% more damage against elites. Deal no damage to non-elites. Also interesting. So these were not great things to take. Little Friend was, I think, just useless at the end of the day. We wasted our tier 3. Now, part of that was me trying to duplicate any spell 2 times. Not great. Yeah, we wasted a tier 3 resonance that whole run, so that was bad. And then if we had gone to that final battle with any amount of HP, I think we win. Like, if we had extra life or something, I think we're okay. But that is a shame. All right, well, we get a whole long video of me trying out the new character. Tomorrow we'll be back with a winning run, but, you know, sometimes you gotta show losses. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoy this movie. Don't forget to subscribe if you watch the whole thing. I'll see you next time. Jeff out. Bye.